Are you looking for the best gaming laptops? In this video we will look at some of the best gaming laptops on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Best 17-inch gaming laptop. Need some serious gaming power? The Razer Blade 17, 2022, will certainly deliver. Thanks to the Intel 12th Gen i7 CPU and a GeForce RTX 3080 GPU, this laptop is a top performer. In addition to excellent graphics performance, it also has a stunning 240Hz panel and a diverse selection of ports. That said, this top-tier configuration costs thousands of dollars. If you're willing to shell out the big bucks for the best of the best, then the Blade 17 is a phenomenal option. If you're on a more strict budget, check out the Asus VivoBook Pro 15 old blurb below. It's our best budget gaming laptop pick. Number 2. Acer Nitro 5 and 517 Best Mid-Range Gaming Laptop. From zippy performance to stellar battery life, the Acer Nitro 5 has a lot to offer. This mid-range 17-inch rig houses a massive 96 Wh battery, which lasted 8 hours on a single charge. That's impressive for a gaming laptop, especially one with a larger screen, as most tend to die at the 5 or 6 hour mark. It also runs quiet, which is another surprising aspect to this laptop. Most gaming laptops sound like a rocket ship revving up for liftoff. That's because the fans are working hard to keep things nice and cool. The Nitro 5 is a solid performer, too. It comes equipped with AMD Ryzen 7 6800H CPU, an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060 GPU, 16GB of RAM, and 1TB of PCIe NVMe SSD storage. When we put it through 3D Mark S Time SPI and Port Royal benchmarks, this particular configuration finished first among the RTX 3060 machines we compared it against. That said, the plastic chassis is on the thicker and the keyboard is rather lackluster. However, if you're on the hunt for a reasonably priced mid-range gaming laptop, the Nitro 5 is a great option. Number 3. HP Victus 15. The HP Victus the 15th may not be the most powerful gaming laptop we've ever seen, but it's affordable and one of the cheapest options we've seen that still offers a discrete graphics card, even though it's an older GTX 1650. Under the hood, you'll find an Intel Core i5-12450H CPU, an NVIDIA GTX 1650 GPU, 8GB of RAM, and 512GB of SSD storage. You can play most titles at 30 frames per second, but would recommend lowering the graphics setting. Although the low price is the main draw here, this laptop still has a good keyboard and touchpad. Processor performance is reliable, too. If you're seriously strapped for cash but need the additional oomph from a discrete graphics card, then the HP Victus 15 is the one to pick. Number 4. MSI Sword 15A12UE. The MSI Sword 15A12UE looks more expensive than it really is, which is what initially drew me to it. The bone white color scheme is modern and sleek as heck. However, it's definitely more than just a pretty face. The RTX 3060 GPU can handle most games and the pricing is competitive. Inside, you'll find an Intel Core i7-12650H CPU, an NVIDIA RTX 3060 GPU, 16GB of RAM, and 1TB of PCIe SSD storage. The 15.6-inch 1080p display also has a refresh rate of 144Hz, which means you can expect relatively smooth visuals. As of this writing, it's currently $350 off at Best Buy, which drops the price down to $999. That's not too shabby, given the specs. Number 5. Asus ROG Zephyrus Duo 16. A dual-screen laptop might still not be mainstream, but for enthusiasts who know how to take advantage of one, whether placing a handy map on the second screen, or being able to quickly look down to reference your Discord chat, it's an excellent choice. And right now there is no dual-screen laptop we like more for gaming than the Asus ROG Zephyrus Duo 16. It packs a Ryzen 9 CPU, RTX 3080 GPU, 32GB of RAM, and a 1TB PCIe 4.0 SSD. That's a ton of firepower in a laptop. Asus even managed to squeeze all of this and a second screen into a chassis no bigger than most single-display gaming laptops. Did we mention that it also comes with a 2560 1600 165Hz mini-LED primary display? The secondary display has also been redesigned from previous versions to tilt up at a 13-degree angle, allowing for simultaneous viewing of both panels. The main issue with a laptop such as this Zephyrus Duo 16 is the price. At the time of writing, this model will set you back close to $4,000. That's a lot for any kind of laptop. You have to be an enthusiast and completely sold on a dual display for this to seem like an excellent value. However, the Asus Zephyrus Duo 16 was so good that it made a dual screen convert out of our reviewer.